A death related to the Democratic National Committee is offering more questions than answers. One America's Rachel Roboto has more on the case of Seth Conrad Rich.
In the wake of the tragic death of DNC staffer Seth Conrad Rich, many questions remain unanswered. Rich was killed in the early hours of Sunday, July 10th, just one block from his Washington, D.C. home in Bloomingdale. Rich's mother, Mary Rich, told police he was on the phone with his girlfriend at the time of the incident. According to reports, Rich's girlfriend heard scuffling noises on the other end of the line, and when she asked what was going on, Rich told her not to worry and hung up the phone. Authorities say Rich was shot twice in the back and had bruises on his hands, knees, and face. Police initially reported his death as a robbery gone wrong due to the high number of recent thefts in the area. However, police did admit nothing was stolen from Rich, even though he had cash, a cell phone, and a watch on him at the time of his death. No suspects have been arrested, and police are not releasing the type of weapon used to kill Rich at this time. Before his death, Seth Conrad Rich was investigating several cases involving the DNC's electoral fraud and voter suppression, and was set to testify in the case of Hillary Clinton's email investigation. The content of Rich's scheduled testimony remains unclear, but it does raise questions about the recent scandal involving the DNC. WikiLeaks exposed nearly 20,000 emails from top Democratic National Committee officials, revealing attempts by the committee to derail Bernie Sanders' campaign. After reviewing the content of the emails, some officials are accusing the DNC of committing acts of voter suppression. Several emails detail specific agendas on how officials could turn Democratic voters away from Sanders, including spreading false allegations Sanders is an atheist. Whether or not Rich was aware of these emails remains unclear. Rich's murder follows another unusual death of a former UN President, John Ashe. Authorities first reported Ashe's death as a heart attack, but later recanted statements after an autopsy report showed he died due to a crushed windpipe. Ashe died last month, just a few days before he was set to testify with his co-defendant Ed Lapsang, a Chinese businessman who illegally funneled millions of dollars to American businessman Charlie Tree, who then used the money to donate to the DNC during Bill Clinton's re-election. Charlie Tree was also rumored to be a Clinton Foundation donor during Bill Clinton's reign as president. Prosecutors accused Ashe of accepting thousands of dollars in bribes from the Chinese businessman when he served as a UN president in 2013, the same year Hillary Clinton served as Secretary of State. This comes as the IRS announced its plans to launch an investigation into the Clinton Foundation after dozens of Republican lawmakers requested a review of potential criminal conduct. According to a letter sent earlier this month by more than 60 members of the House, the Clintons Foundation is a lawless, pay-to-play enterprise that has been operating under a cloak of philanthropy for years. Rachel Roboto, One American News.